Ever had a truck break down right before a critical job and suddenly everyone is scrambling? That moment of panic is surprisingly common in fleet-based businesses.
It's almost like vehicles become invisible until they throw a wrench in the day. I'm excited to dig into why this keeps happening and why fractional fleet management is a game changer for companies buried in daily chaos.
Today, we'll break down the hidden traps behind late fleet decisions, the cost of reactive management, and how fractional support can flip that script.
We'll also walk through data pitfalls, what better management really means, and how Alliance is helping businesses get ahead of breakdowns instead of chasing them. Let's set up the roadmap, why decisions lag, the costs, how fractional works, and concrete steps to smarter management.
So let's start with the big question. Why do so many fleet decisions happen under pressure instead of on purpose?
Honestly, it comes down to competing priorities. Crews, customers, schedules, vehicles only get attention when they absolutely demand it. It's not neglect, it's just survival mode.
Exactly. It's not like anyone's ignoring the fleet. It's just that vehicles slip down the list until a repair estimate or lease notice arrives.
And then you're forced to make a call fast, often without the full picture, just whatever info you can grab under pressure. That's where the trouble usually starts.
That scramble is more expensive than people realize. Take downtime. Most folks only see the repair bill, not the lost productivity or customer impact.
Right. And by the time a vehicle gets replaced, the resale value often took a hit. Throw in rushed repairs and you've got a string of decisions draining margin, all because no one had the bandwidth to step back and plan.
And here's the kicker. Most of the data to make smarter choices is already there. Telematics, fuel logs, old invoices. But no one's connecting the dots.
You end up with a stack of reports and no real management. It's the difference between tracking the mess and actually cleaning it up.
So, what's different when a business brings in fractional fleet management? It's not just outsourcing, it's about proactive ownership.
You get someone who actually lives and breathes fleet economics, reviewing replacement timing, weighing repairs against replacement, and making downtime something you manage, not fear.
And it's not about fancy dashboards. It's turning all that data into regular, disciplined decisions with real financial impact.
Fractional means right-sized leadership expertise when you need it, without hiring a full executive, and with a focus on action, not just analysis paralysis.
I think it's important to say even the best-run companies fall into this reactive pattern. It's not a character flaw, it's complexity.
Absolutely. You've got owners making big calls, ops folks juggling fires, finance watching the numbers, and vendors fixing what breaks. But no one actually owns the whole times vehicle lifecycle.
That gap is exactly where late decisions happen. Vehicles remain operational assets instead of managed financial ones.
Which is why plugging in a fractional partner can be the missing piece, someone to connect the dots and get ahead of the curve, not just react to it.
So, if perfection isn't the goal, what does better actually look like for fleet management?
It's about structure. Replace vehicles based on economics, not just a lease or mileage number. Spend maintenance dollars where they do the most good, and treat downtime like the costly event it is.
And actually review the data regularly. Not just tracking, but a living process. Keep, fix, replace, monitor. It's a rhythm, not a reaction.
It's progress, not perfection. A fractional fleet leader can help set this up fast, so businesses start moving from fire drills to strategy.
You know, what stands out to me about Alliance's model is that it's not just about software or reports, it's about practical partnership.
Totally. Alliance plugs in a fleet leader who reviews replacement timing, manages repairs, plans, acquisitions, and coordinates vendors all in the business's real-world context.
And with their maintenance and financing support, decisions are based on actual economics, not just what's most urgent that day.
The result? Businesses get clarity, discipline, and a whole lot less stress over fleet surprises. That's the shift from reactive headaches to proactive growth.
So, let's recap 3 essentials. First, waiting until something breaks costs more than you think. It's not just repairs, but lost productivity and margin.
Second, most companies already have the data, they just need someone to turn it into action instead of endless tracking.
Third, fractional fleet management brings expertise and ownership, so decisions happen with context, not panic.
If you're ready to break the reactive cycle, start by carving out time for a true asset review. Even a single meeting can reveal where action beats reaction. And if you need help, that's what Alliance is built for.
Thanks for joining us. If this sparked some ideas or panic about that lease expiring, get in touch. Until next time, keep your fleet and your business moving forward.